Hello and welcome back to the Project Hercules Diaries, and I'm going to do a big reveal. Da da da! Hello! Right, so it's not actually that impressive. What has happened this weekend is been away at a motorbike rally, and really good it was too. Fantastic, do buy the grubs. But I did have some time to come in the shed, and Mr. Bob has been in the shed as well, my shed fairy, so there has been some progress. This attachment here, this special tool has been made so that when the engine is in the vertical position and we're assembling it, there's no support currently for this bearing. This is the bearing on the outside of the sleeve drive crank, and there's a big bearing on the inside of the sleeve drive crank, and because that bearing is unsupported, we won't want it sort of falling out or coming out. So this is to provide some support while it's being assembled. The sprocket has been machined down, so the magnets in the sprocket clear the timing cover. This is the same place as the timing cover, so that works quite well. And we have put the cam chain tensioner in, and just today we put the half link in. So we broke the chain with a chain breaker, put the half link in and connected the chain, so this is now completely connected and complete as a chain. Now if you ever want something to really bake your noodle, make you think, make you laugh, make you cry, try a duplex chain, working out how to break it and how to put it back together again when you need a half link with a bit of a hangover on a hot sunny afternoon, and you'll understand some of the pain that I've had today. But we've done it, so the whole thing is connected. You can see this will be the driving side, so this is driving, this is on the crank end, is driving the chain around, and that's driving the sleeve drive crank, and it's running really quite smoothly. And what we plan to do with the chain tensioner is just to put a shim steel at the back to push it forward in between the two bolts on the back, or even a piece of spring steel, but a spring steel in there would just hold some tension in and tension that chain. But it's all working really quite nicely. There's clearance at the bottom, we've got the right spacers and shims, you've got the chain in line, and it's looking quite well. So once that last action has been done, bearing in mind it's quite a big job, you think it's just drilling 2 holes, but everything has to come out. This has to go on an angle plate, you need to put a spot face cutter in, you need to drop this enormous table which is quite heavy. It's on a jack because there's a big lot of weight in it to stand that up on the side, bolted to an angle plate. So it's quite a job just to drill those holes accurately perpendicular to this edge here, so that there's no problems when you're adjusting that chain tensioner. But that job is the last job on this piece, and then it'll be some trial assembly to check clearances of con rods and clearances of sleeves and all that kind of stuff. So really quite exciting stuff. That's the update for this week. As usual, thank you for watching. I'm going to go and sleep it off now. More updates to follow.